Hey guys, Carbon here. I want to start off by... What's that sound? Sorry about that. I keep forgetting to fix that train. Anyway, I wanted to start off by saying that... Okay, I fixed it. Now for real this time. I want to begin by thanking everyone for such an amazing... Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Matt, and welcome to my 8.65.1k special. I want to begin with thanking you guys for 8.651k. To think that before the third devlog, I was at a measly 900 subs, and now I'm at almost 10 times that amount. It's honestly been a crazy ride, and I can't thank you guys enough for getting me to where I am now. So to reward you for your excellent behavior, I'm going to sacrifice myself to you in Truth or Dare with the Discord community, as well as do a quick Q&A for old time's sake. Make sure to stick around till the end of the video so you can find out how you can play Rift right now, and there might even be a face reveal. Are you? Yes. How long have you wanted to make this game? I've wanted a game similar to Rift for a long time. Eventually, I just got tired of waiting, so I just did it myself. Will there be a companion? I'm lonely. Yes, I want to have a companion, but I want to innovate in that field because I feel like companions in most games, especially in indie games that are out right now, are way too similar to each other. So yes, there is one planned, but I can't show it before I'm absolutely sure how I want him to work. What's your favorite feature added so far? When will it be released? Oh, that's actually, I figured that out earlier. I have the exact date and time actually. It's gonna release exactly on Tuesday, the max. How many girls are on this server? 12, actually, exactly. There are usernames are... Have you? Yes. Will you add sex? What? Sex or chocolate? Depends. If it's milk chocolate, then chocolate all the way. Otherwise, I would smash the absolute living. Can you kiss me? No. Will you add sex to Rift? Okay, what is up with these questions, bro? Do you make the models like your character model yourself? Technically, yes. Bro, Discord is going off! Technically, yes, I make all the models, but the character model was actually made by a friend of mine. How are you feeling emotionally at the time of recording? Well, I'm not dead. How did you get into game development, and have you made any other games before Rift? I got into game development about a year ago and started with the idea of just messing around. I've done some things outside of Rift. I made a horror game, an open world adventure game, a bow and arrow fighting game, and a terrible, horrible, horrendous bowling game, which I will not be showing footage of. Will you ever reveal your face? Where do you plan to release the game? Steam and then maybe a custom launcher, if I end up doing that. How long do you plan to make the game? Like a shorter game with many things to do after beating it, or a longer game that just has replayability? I plan on aiming for like a 5 to 6 hour campaign, but with lots of stuff to do that makes the game longer, like challenges, side missions, and exploration sections. What is your favorite food? I don't have one. What's your favorite color? Wow, dude, these are like really deep questions. I think I might have to go with black. How many cups are in an ounce of wood on the February of 30 yogurt? What? Do you think that changes to weapons and abilities specifically for multiplayer will happen? And if yes, what are some of the things that might happen? Well, I want to try to keep all the weapons balanced for both multiplayer and single player. That way I don't have to worry about switching things up and having inconsistencies. But I might have weapons that are exclusive to the campaign because they just wouldn't work in multiplayer. Pickle? Do you want the game to have a competitive multiplayer with tournaments, or would you prefer to keep it silly and goofy? Well, I would like to have a game that is more on the casual side, but I wouldn't mind having a competitive scene, although from a development standpoint, I'm aiming for a casual market. Do you intend to weave the lore in with the gameplay, or will players have to seek out lore in off-track areas or collectibles? For the multiplayer, it will be more or less environmental storytelling, but for the single player, the player will directly follow the story in the campaign. How far are you in development? Well, I would say in total, I'm probably around 40 to 45% done. What's left is just actually making the content for the game and expanding upon current systems. Most of the main, well, pretty much all of the main mechanics have already been implemented. Will you? Okay, that's enough questions. Let's move on to the Truth or Dare.
Welcome all to the first ever Carbon Truth or Dare game. That was the most lame response ever, whatever. So let's get started.
Except no, because the hour-long recording I had of us having fun during the event was only recording my mic and not my computer. So all you hear is me. But luckily I remembered all the dares of my massive giant big boy brain. So here are all the results. Wet your socks and keep them wet for the entirety of the event.
Okay, well, it goes nothing, I guess. Just... This is such a stupid suggestion. What am I doing? Yeah, get them all wet. Yeah.
Make a freestyle rap about Clinton.
Yeah. Clinton is my boy. He's such a cool octopus. He's got 6 legs instead of 8 because he's not a real octopus. I didn't even make him. A guy made him for me, and I just put it in the game because I was like, yo, this is sick. I turned him into an icon for the entire game. He throws up his nose because he's so lame. No, he's not. Why did I just... Why did I say that? He's actually the best in the world. I'm so bad at this. I'm gonna put the whole unedited audio inside of the game. The entire thing.
Attach the freestyle rap to my drawing of this guy named Riftman.
He's actually the best in the world. I'm so bad at this. I'm gonna put the whole unedited audio inside of the game. The entire thing. Yeah. Clinton is my boy. He's such a cool octopus. He's got 6 legs instead of 8 because he's not a real octopus. I didn't even make him. A guy made him for me, and I just put it in the game because I was like, yo, this is sick. I turned him into an icon for the entire game.
Make a YouTube community post of utter nonsense. Sing All I Want for Christmas Is You. We did this with 4 guys, and of course, the recording only got me, so here's a little bit of what that sounded like.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need.
I'll spare you the rest. Chug an egg. Except no, because apparently it's very unhealthy, so I won't be doing that. Do a face reveal.
Okay, so I've been dared to do a face reveal video. It's my dog, his name's Simba. You can see the wet socks, they're still wet, they're cold, not fun. I can't say I'm enjoying it very much. But for a face reveal, boom. What's up? There you go. What's up, guys? Carbon, just to prove I'm holding a brush. Here's the brush. This is me. I know I'm wearing a mask. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it. Deal with my wonderful eyes and forehead, and hands. I got hands. These hands are pretty cool. You know, they're functional. They look nice. They work. Thank you guys for agreeing to do this crazy video. You guys are insane.
And that's it for Truth or Dare. Moving on to how you can play Rift right now. Do you like explosions? Do you like slicing things into bits? How about launching a cluster of highly explosive missiles at tiny unsuspecting robots? Like, what about zip lines? What about an octopus named Clinton? Well, I've got news for you. You can play an early version of Rift right now by joining the Patreon in the link down below. Once you do that, you'll get full access to tons of updates on Rift all the time. For just $5, you can join the Shikari squad and blow stuff up all the time. Look at all these cool people who joined to show their fearsome passion for blowing things up. Now join before it's too late, except technically it'll never be too late because I'm never going to take it down. But if you join the Patreon, you'll get access to tons of cool perks as well as access to builds before they even come out to the public. So if you get the $10, you actually get access to builds that are like not even close to being done, but like you can play them anyway if you really wanted that. Or the $5 builds, you can get access to everything before the actual game comes out. And then if you decided that you don't want to do that, don't worry, you can still eventually play the game. I do plan on releasing a build somewhere around Christmas for free, so if you want to wait for that, totally okay. All right, plug over. Thanks again, everyone, for bringing my channel this far. I can't wait to see what the future holds. Thank you all so much. Also subscribe.